as we have been able to be a blessing on Sundays now. Our food distribution will continue today at 1 p.m. Asking once again, just bring your bag and come and partake in the food that they have downstairs in the fellowship hall. I know that many of you have just expressed how just being able to get meats reduced cost has been such a blessing. And so we're asking that you continue to support and come and get what you need. Amen. Want to just pause and give a shout out. Aiden, go back on that slide, I'm sorry. Want to give a shout out to our students for completing the first quarter. I know that typically we would do our traditional honor roll and our hoopla, and we would yell and scream. We are hoping to resume our honor roll in the second semester when the semesters start back up. So not necessarily first quarter and second quarter, but at least by the second semester. I will get with the youth committee to see if they want to do anything earlier, but we still want to give a shout out. This has been a hard transition for our children and for our teachers and our staff, and we know that some of you may be struggling and may not have officially made the AB honor roll. We still want to give a shout out this time to all students for completing the first quarter. Hang in there. God's got you and your church family has you. We're continuing to pray. If you need resources, please let us know. If your child is struggling, please let us know, and we will pray with you. But not only pray with you, we will try to make available resources that we are made aware of. And lastly, for the announcements, just to let you know, on the Sunday following Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving weekend, we will continue to have service. We recognize some may be engaged in various activities with their families, but most of us will likely be inside somewhere. We know that with COVID going on, it probably is going to be a time where we are more gathered, not out and about doing a lot of activities, and so maybe not as much traveling going on. We will continue to have service, and we're just encouraging you to join with your family and partake in the morning worship on Thanksgiving weekend. So lastly, we have one more announcement, and I'm going to ask my husband to make this last announcement.
Amen. Before I make this last announcement, I just wanted to say again for the church family to be in prayer with Sister Teresa's family. Had a chance to talk to her daughter Amber, and we're looking to have some type of funeral service on next Saturday. We don't know the exact time yet, and it'll probably be somewhere over in Cary. And we're just asking our church family to be in prayer. They're trying to find a space that will accommodate for those of us at the church who want to come by and give our condolences as well. So please be in prayer with her daughter, Amber. Also, just want to state that as the slide comes back up, we had some severe rain in the area. We had some flash flooding, and one of our members, Stacy, and her husband, Tyrell, home was flooded along with their two sons, and they had to move. Under normal circumstances, if we were here physically, what we would do is we would ask the church family to come and give an offering and support them in their move and having to purchase some additional items. Right now, they're asking that the tangible items be held off for a time until they're able to relocate. They have limited space of storing some items, and they're in the process of relocating. And since we're not here physically, we're still asking our church family, and for those who are tuning in and want to be a blessing to this family who has been flooded out of their home, we're going to ask at this time that we do an offering. We're going to do a virtual offering. We're going to ask that you give what you are able to give, and to give what you give in love. So you see that we have the Cash App, which is the $NTMBC 115. And we ask that if you give an offering to this family, we're asking that you actually put Stacy's name in the memo, so our trustees and our treasurer can recognize those offerings, that we can separate those and make sure the family gets those offerings. You can also make that offering by going through Givelify as well. And again, we ask that you just put in the memo